Have you ever imagined an aircraft not designed to drop bombs or fire missiles, but rather to serve as the control center for an entire air war? This aircraft is the E-3 Sentry AWACS, one of the most important planes ever built by the United States. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary Boeing 707. However, a closer look reveals a massive radar disc atop the fuselage. This disc is the E-3 Sentry's signature feature and the source of its extraordinary capabilities. It is not merely a flying radar, but a command center capable of controlling air operations in real time. Development of the E-3 Sentry began in the mid-1970s during the Cold War. The United States recognized that ground-based radars had limitations due to the curvature of the Earth, mountains, and terrain interference. To address this issue, radar systems were mounted on aircraft, enabling a much wider field of view than ground-based radars. The aircraft entered service in 1978 and has since become the backbone of early warning systems for both the United States and NATO. The most striking feature is, of course, the massive radar mounted atop the fuselage. The dish measures approximately 9 meters in diameter and is capable of continuous 360-degree rotation during flight. From an altitude exceeding 29,000 feet, the radar can detect enemy aircraft, missiles, and even warships at ranges of over 375 kilometers, and even further for targets flying at medium to high altitudes. However, the capabilities of the E-3 Sentry extend beyond merely detecting targets. Once an enemy is located, the information is instantly transmitted to operators on board. Behind its unassuming exterior lie numerous workstations where specialists monitor every movement on the battlefield, distinguishing between friendly aircraft, civilian planes, and potential threats. This information is then relayed to fighter jets such as the F-15, F-16, F-22, or F-35. Pilots no longer need to search for the enemy on their own, as the E-3 Sentry provides all the necessary data. In essence, the fighter jets simply proceed to the designated coordinates and execute their mission. This is why the E-3 is often referred to as the eyes and brain of the Air Force. In addition to controlling fighter aircraft, the E-3 is capable of coordinating tankers, reconnaissance aircraft, and even warships. All combat elements can share information via a common data network, making military operations significantly more effective. The E-3's surveillance capabilities remain reliable even in adverse weather or at night. Impressively, the E-3 Sentry can remain airborne for approximately 8 hours without refueling. With aerial refueling, its operational duration can be significantly extended, enabling it to monitor an area continuously for hours on end. This makes it ideally suited for patrols and surveillance in conflict zones. For decades, the E-3 Sentry has been involved in numerous major military operations, ranging from the Gulf War, Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Iraq to various NATO operations. In many missions, the presence of the E-3 has proven capable of enhancing situational awareness, enabling forces to make faster and more accurate decisions. Despite its advanced capabilities, the E-3 is no longer a young aircraft. The majority of the fleet has been in service for over 4 decades. Consequently, the United States has begun preparing its successor, the Boeing E-7 Wedgetail, which features a next-generation radar and more modern electronic systems. Nevertheless, the E-3 Sentry remains one of the most influential AWACS aircraft in the history of military aviation. So, what are the brief specifications? Name: Boeing E-3 Sentry AWACS role, Airborne Warning and Control System. Airframe base, Boeing 707-320. Engines: 4X. Pratt & Whitney TF-33 turbofans. Cruising speed: approximately 580 km/h range, over 9,250 kilometers. Operational altitude: above 29,000 feet. Crew, 4 flight crew, plus approximately 13 to 19 mission operators. Why does the E-3 Sentry require up to 19 mission operators? Wouldn't 1 or 2 people suffice? As it turns out, no. The E-3 Sentry is not merely a radar aircraft, it is a flying command center. Its massive radar can track hundreds of targets, simultaneously ranging from fighter jets and civilian aircraft to crews, missiles and naval vessels. Consequently, each operator has a distinct role. Some monitor the radar, others identify targets as friendly or hostile. Some control fighter aircraft, others manage communications with bases and warships, and some analyze threats in real time. All this information must be processed within seconds. If the task were left to just 1 or 2 people, chaos could ensue and critical decisions might be delayed. Thus, a crew of 19 operators is not excessive. They work as a unified team to ensure the E-3 Sentry serves as the eyes, ears, and brain of every air operation. So do not be misled by its appearance. It carries neither bombs nor missiles. The E-3 Sentry's true strength lies not in weaponry, but in the information it possesses. On the modern battlefield, accurate information is often far more valuable than raw firepower. Equipped with radar capable of monitoring vast areas and staffed by dozens of operators working around the clock, the E-3 Sentry can detect threats early, vector fighter jets to their targets, and coordinate entire air operations in real time. Its presence makes every mission faster, more organized, and significantly more effective. It is no surprise that, for over 4 decades, the E-3 Sentry has been one of the most vital aircraft in the U.S. Air Force and NATO fleets. Although it is now gradually being replaced by newer generations, the E-3 Sentry's legacy as the eyes, ears, and brain of modern aerial warfare will forever be remembered in the history of military aviation. If you enjoy content like this and want to see more interesting discussions about military aircraft, defense technology, and unique aviation facts, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Also, let us know in the comments, which military aircraft would you like us to cover in the next video? See you in the next one!